Hey everybody, so here I am in Bland, Virginia, and I told you I'd do a gear review. Well, here it is. I'm almost 600 miles into my trip, and let me just go over a few things that I've changed or didn't work out, worked out, and I'll let you know how I'm packing now. Before I start though, I want to give a huge shout out to Stephen and Karen Regan from Tennessee, who I met on the trail in the Smokies. And she got in touch with me and she sent me a care package. Unbelievable, guys. Look at this. Okay, can you tell these people are hikers? There is 5 days, breakfast, lunch, snacks. They even sent me 2 new water platypuses. It's almost like they knew I broke 2 in the last 2 weeks. I mean, really. All Mountain House breakfast bars, almonds, tuna. Karen and Steve, thank you so much. So much. All right, so get back to it. Let's start with my pack, okay? As you know, I have an Osprey 65-liter Atmos. I've lost over 30 pounds in the first 600 miles. This pack no longer fits me, so I've had to make modifications. I went to the dollar store, I bought some flotation devices that you would use in the pool. I cut them, shaved them down for my hips, and put them on the inside of my hip straps. So that is what's helping carry my bag now. If you don't have the weight on your hips, it's all on your shoulders. And I did a 22-mile hike with the weight on my shoulders after resupplying in town, and it was brutal. So otherwise it's holding up pretty good. A couple of the zippers seem to be hanging up a little bit, and this gray color is bad color to carry because every time you set it down it gets dirty. So every now and then I hose it off in a car wash or something, hanging out in the sun, it dries off. So that's the pack. This is the rest of my stuff. I'm gonna go through it real quick. I have skirts for my feet, keep the pine needles and dirt out. And then here we go. Some cosmetics, real simple. Got to keep the toes clean, toenails trimmed. A little deodorant, which is not too many people carry it out here, but I like it. Some hand sanitizer, toothbrush, tiny little. That's my only knife. That's it. That's what I carry. Some extra batteries, my baby wipes, my cup and my spork. It's my mashed potato cup. Tent stakes, rarely ever use them. Just grab a few rocks instead. I do have a Kindle now. You guys seen my jet boil. I like to keep well stocked with skull mint. Hard to find up here, so when you do, you got to get a bunch of it. Pack cover, my tarp. I have a little piece of a Z-Lite that I use just for a seat cushion. I put it down on the rocks or any kind of wet moss, whatever. Somebody left a piece of plastic in a shelter. I've been using it for a ground cloth. I put it underneath my hammock. I can sit there, cook, rain, whatever. If it's really blowing, I just wrap all my stuff in this and it keeps it dry. Still using the same Lecky poles. Already bent one into a U, but it bent back and it's still working. In this bag, I carry all my food. So all of this will be going into this. I got a little extra meat. I like to throw that in. My Kool-Aid drinks. In this bag, I keep everything. My sleeping bag, my underquilt, and my hammock and suspension. All fits in here. It's waterproof. I can fall in a river and it's not going to get wet. I still have a rain jacket, which is kind of useless because when it's raining and you're hiking, you're sweating from the inside anyway. But on the windy days, it's a nice windbreaker. Still have my AT guides, getting pretty beat up. Almost halfway through it. I cut it into thirds so I don't have to carry the whole book. it gets pretty beat up. Got a little bit of extra amp steel in case I have a problem with my suspension on my hammock or something. I just keep that as a standby. I have my electronics. This is where a lot of my wasted weight is. I have cords for every single device. My iPod, my phone, my charger, all seems to need different cords. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. I also keep another bag just for my electronics and my medication. I just got into Bland. I haven't said anything, but I've been pretty sick for the last week. I have an upper respiratory infection. I don't know where I got it. Probably at Uncle Johnny's. Sorry, Uncle Johnny. But I'm on antibiotics now. I got in to see the doctor yesterday. I'm laying up today. That's why I'm in this hotel room, which is a very nice, clean hotel room, and for a change. And I'm just kind of chilling out. So I thought I'd do this video. I still have my sleeping bag liner. I don't sleep in hotels. I'm a germphobe, and maybe you can see why. Where is it? Can you see that? That is a hair. That's disgusting. So when I go to hotel rooms, I sleep in my sleeping bag liner. As you can see in the corner, that's the comforter. I don't sleep on those either. In fact, I don't even touch them. So that's my gear. This is what I got left for clothes. I have a puffy. I use that in the morning. Sometimes it's cold or windy or whatever, but mostly I put it in this thing. This used to be a towel. My mom made a bag out of it with a little drawstring. I put my puffy in there. I use it as a pillow. Like if I jump in a lake, I use it as a towel. If I go to a laundromat, I use it as a bag. I still have 2 pair of socks, 1 pair of shorts to hike in, 1 pair for when I'm in town. I have polyester long johns or whatever. I like to sleep in them, walk around camp after I wash up. I carry 2 pair of underwear and 2 hiking shirts, 1 long sleeve, 1 short sleeve. I keep this for my head because my head is getting a bad sunburn. In fact, look at this. Look at the tan lines on this thing. So that's where the buff comes in. I use this for my clothes, keep it dry, and then finally, as you know, I had to replace my boots. I'm down to Solomon's. They've been doing real good, as long as you don't over tighten them or keep them too loose. I mean, you got to find that perfect spot. And then I carry a few extra things that are special to me. As you know, kitty cat. A friend, a co-worker that I used to work with, sent me this. It's kind of a nice special coin representing the canine unit we used to work together on. And it's kind of special. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Paul and Amy also sent me another box of goodies, which I'm bouncing forward to my next stop, and I thank you very much for that also. I carry everything I need in here, a couple credit cards, some cash, keep a rubber band on it, and I told you about this. That's my dog's tooth. And then a very special piece of jewelry that my Pepe used to wear. He passed away a while ago, and my aunt gave me this to bring on the trip, St. Christopher. So Pepe is with me also. I have some stamps. I have all my important documentation in case I have to do something online. And that's about it. Some of the changes I made a little list. Almost sat on that dirty hair. Let's see, I sent my Crocs home. I find it's easy enough just to jump in and out of those boots whenever I need them. Rain pants, again, when it's raining, you're hiking, you're sweating anyway, your legs are getting wet, they're just a burden. My regular pants, like I said, I lost like 30 pounds. They were too big anyway, so I just got rid of them. I had warm long johns. I had a fleece. You saw with that 4H. Thanks, Andre. That's on the way back. I had a solar charger, first aid kit, air mattress, gloves, hats, all gone. Getting pretty light as it is now. When I leave town with food and water, I'm still pretty heavy, so getting rid of all that stuff's going to help. What I do before I leave any town is I generally buy some sweet tea. I fill up my bottle, which right now has Kool-Aid in it, and I fill up a bladder with sweet tea, so at least for the first day I have sweet tea. Other than that, it's water right out of the mountain. So that's my update. I know it's a little shaky and a little fast. Still using my same original Sawyer filter. Thing has not let me down. And I think that's it. So there's your real quick rundown. Again, Stephen, Karen, thank you very much. Also, Paul and Amy, thank you very much. You guys are too generous. It's people like you that are making this an experience in my lifetime. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. We're out.